Hey, Brandon Rogers and Trent Bradshaw with Bradshaw Financial Planning, Mind Your Money. Today's October 4th, 2021, and we wanted to give you an update on the fourth quarter reallocations that we did. So Trent, talk to us a little bit about some of the sectors that we had in there that we took out, what we replaced it with, things of that nature.
Well, what we're seeing here going into the fourth quarter is really kind of returning to a reflationary environment. So we want to make sure that we've got asset classes within the portfolio that do, fairly decent during reflation. All right, we've been in stagflation, which is what we consider our cycle 3. We're moving back to cycle 2. And again, when you move or make that transition, we're removing gold out of the portfolio, things like utilities, real estate dropped out. And then we added in some of those reflationary trades like energy. We've also got financials coming back in. Again, if interest rates continue to climb, financials should continue to do well. Yeah, banks should do well. Then the last part of that is we added some small cap and mid cap. Small cap, mid cap, when we got higher growth quarter over quarter, seemed to do a little bit better than your standard large cap type companies. But all in all, we're in the market, and that's kind of the message we wanted to give you. September, obviously, Brandon, you talk a little bit about this, was a horrible, horrible month. We have not seen this type of negative trading action since March of 2020, which was the beginning of COVID.
Yeah. Now, again, hopefully we're not going to revisit those COVID days, but also you got to realize that ever since that downturn happened last year, the market's been on fire. So I always look at it as, hey, maybe we're just giving some of those returns back. So the market gave it to us, taking some of it away, and that's what it did last month.
Yeah, here in the fourth quarter, there's going to be a lot of uncertainties. I mean, we're looking at the new tax package that'll be coming out. Nobody really knows how that's going to look. I mean, we can take an educated guess at it, but that's all it is. Right. Ultimately, we've got to pay attention to that. Theoretically, we want to look at the macro environment out there. We want to look at earnings. We want to look at growth rates. But again, we can't ignore the political side of the equation either.
Absolutely. Yeah, if the Fed steps in and continues to flood money into the market, again, those are the things that we got to keep our eyes open and just see if that's ever going to start tapering back and how the market's going to respond to it. But,
yeah, that's the magic word, the tapering.
Yeah.
So if they do happen to taper, we do think that'll put some pressure on the market. But I think we're kind of in the camp that even if they do, it's going to be very, very small at first.
Right.
Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the reallocation update. If you've got any questions, let us know. Make sure you join us on social media. The website, we have had some issues. It's back up and running, hopefully soon. And check out the podcast. Great information there also. Trent Bradshaw, Brandon Rogers, Bradshaw Financial Planning, and Mind Your Money.